Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Jordan Parsons. I'm with the Hawaiian Devs, and I'm here today to give you guys a tutorial on the oscillating the progress bar. So basically, what you're doing is allowing the progress bar to theoretically infinitely loop up and down for as long as you need it to. This is really good for certain games that might require you to hit a button and time it to the hit. So it goes up the first time, you miss it, it goes down, and it affects something in the game. Points, whether it's force of an object you're throwing, uh, launching it super far. So this can kind of be hooked up into something like that. So, and I apologize, I'm actually just coming down with a cold. I've had it for a couple days, and it's basically eliminated my voice. So, yeah, I'm sorry you guys got to deal with the really squeaky Hawaiian talking to you guys for a while. But let's go ahead and get started on this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get started. So I basically just created a blank third-person template called Progress Bar Tutorial. And the first thing we'll need to do is go ahead and create a user interface, create a widget blueprint. We'll name this Progress Bar. Let's go ahead and open it up. Drag out a progress bar. Scale it to whatever you need. That should be fine right there. Keep everything default. You can adjust it if you need for this tutorial. No need. We'll go from bottom to top. Go ahead and save that and compile it. Close that. Let's go to our third-person character. We're going to go ahead and create three variables. First one is empty. Second is a Boolean value as well called is full. And go ahead and set empty. Compile that real quick. Set is empty to true because that's what we're going to start off as. And two more variables. One's going to be a float called PB rate, progress bar rate. Compile. And we'll set this initially to 0.05. So that'll be 5%. Since the widget blueprint goes on a scale of 0.0 to 1.0 flow value. The next one that we'll need, I'm trying to think here. Next one we'll need is another float called progress bar percentage. And that is what all the variables will need to implement this. And this float that I just created right here will actually tie into what we need to edit. We'll tie it into the widget. Go ahead also, since we already created the widget, on begin play. Begin play. We'll add create widget, progress bar, owning player. We'll do get player controller. I mean, we can get the owning player. That's not a problem. That should work fine. And then over here, we want to promote, not promote this to the variable. We want to add to viewport. And then, yeah, we'll just keep this. Get player controller. Right there. I don't know what I was thinking about the owning player. It should be fine. Close that out. Let's go over to our progress bar. Next thing we'll do is bind the percent value right here. We're going to go ahead and bind that to the float that we just created in our player character. And we'll go ahead and get player character, cast to player character. What is this? Oh, third person template, that's right. Third person character, get player character. And now as third person character, since we created that in the third person character, we'll go ahead and say progress bar percentage, and we'll just get that value and just tie it right into the return node. So what this is going to do is now it's going to link up whatever the progress bar percentage is, whatever gets set in the player character or throughout the game or whatever you need it to do. It's just going to tie that value and hook it into, bind it to what we have in our progress bar. So if you go to designer, this is now going to be tied to this get percentage or get %0 function. And that should be all we need for that. Now here's the real fun part. In third person character, we will go ahead and do this on tick, event tick. And let's see. First thing we'll do is do a branch for filling it up. We'll do and boolean value is empty, is full. We'll set this to not full. And is empty. So this is basically how we started off. Is the progress bar empty? If that's is the progress bar empty and it's not full, run this. So we'll go ahead and set true here, set progress bar percentage. Because if this is true, we want to increment the value. Float plus float. We will tie in our PB rate here. Whatever we set that to, that's going to be the rate that it increases at. We'll go ahead and do that. Do another branch that says if this is greater than or equal to progress bar percentage. I just did a control W, which is basically copy and paste. If that's true, then set is full to true, and set is empty to false. So basically what this does is if it's going to start out as empty. So once it starts out as empty, it's going to increase by whatever PB rate that we set it here, 5%. So increase that bar until it hits this greater than or equal to check. And if that's correct, if that's true, then it basically just toggles these values. So now once that's true, we got to figure out what to do with the next part. And that's basically just a mirror image of the other one. So if that's false, is empty, and is full, then we're going to do this. And we will do another branch. The condition is going to be the same. Do an and. But this time we're going to do is full and not is empty. Sorry about that. So now this is going to be our other grouping. Man, I'm just out of it today. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, mirrored, set progress bar percentage. We're going to minus this time, float minus float. And that's going to be progress bar percentage on the top. And then whatever the actually on this one, we don't even need PB rate. Yeah, we do. What am I thinking? Yeah, we're good. We'll do another branch. We'll do less than or equal to float. And we will link this up here. And we'll leave this one at 0. That shouldn't be an issue. Oh, why did I link this up here? That's wrong. Sorry, guys. I'm out of it today. Go ahead and set that to 1. And then make this is empty to true. Once it reaches the bottom, inset is full to false. You can set that up however you want. But this is pretty much all you need. So granted that we did everything correct, this should run perfectly fine. And if not, we'll work through it and figure it out. There we go. So like I said, this is a really good implementation. It's clean, it's fast, it's easy. You need 4 variables in whatever blueprint that you're going to be using it in. And you need a simple progress bar added to your widget into your viewport. So whatever you guys like use this for, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Please subscribe. This next upcoming year, 2017, is going to be a big year for the Hawaiian devs. We have tons of tutorials planned out. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and if you guys could support us, hit that subscribe, share us out, let us know what kind of tutorials you want us to do, and we'll go from there. All right, thank you guys. Aloha. Have a wonderful and beautiful holiday season, and we will see you in the New Year's. All right.